In today's video, we're going to delve deep into the fascinating Tennison Gambit. After receiving an overwhelming response to our previous video on chess opening tricks featuring the Tennison Gambit, I noticed that many of you had some common questions. So, in this video, I'll address those queries while providing a detailed analysis of the Tennison Gambit. Throughout this video, I'll cover various opening moves, tricks, ideas, and strategies that can significantly enhance your chances of winning more games. But wait, there's more. I've got an intriguing chess puzzle waiting for all of you. Be sure to stick around until the end to enjoy the complete experience. I'll take you through the king's pawn opening, starting with pawn to e4, followed by black's response with the Scandinavian defense and pawn to d5. While some viewers expressed concerns that this opening rarely occurs in practice, I'll demonstrate an alternative path that leads to the same position. Once again, we'll begin with the surprising move knight to f3, enticing black to play pawn to d5, allowing us to set up the gambit. If black captures the pawn, we'll proceed with knight g5, posing a threat to black's exposed pawn. If black tries to hold onto the pawn, they have several options, including bishop to f5, queen to d5, or pawn to e5. Next, I'll reveal the most common and sensible response from black, which is knight to f6. In this scenario, we'll play pawn to d3, as black aims to eliminate our awkwardly placed pawn. After black captures on d3, we'll recapture with our bishop. Now, let's revisit the move pawn to h6, which generated some comments doubting its occurrence in real games. I assure you that this move is prevalent, especially among less experienced players who feel uneasy with their opponent's knight nearing their king's side. The urge to dislodge the knight often leads them to play pawn to h6. As we progress, we'll execute knight to f7, forking the queen and rook, forcing the king to capture. Subsequently, we'll play bishop to g6 check, resulting in the loss of black's queen. This variation was also showcased in our previous video, but today we'll explore it in greater detail. Now, let's explore what happens if black plays bishop to f5. In this scenario, you have the opportunity to attack the pawn with your other knight. Black may try to defend the pawn by playing knight to f6. To continue the pressure, you can then play queen to e2, forcing black to play queen to d4 in order to support the pawn. Once black plays queen to d4, the game takes an interesting turn. You can play queen b5 check, simultaneously attacking the king, the bishop, and the b7 pawn. Black's only option becomes bishop to d7. At this point, you can capture the b7 pawn. Most opponents will instinctively play bishop to c6, assuming they are not only saving the rook, but also attacking your queen. However, you can surprise them with the beautiful move bishop to b5. Once again, black is forced to play queen to d7, aiming to trade queens and minimize the damage. But your next move, bishop takes bishop, will leave your opponent stunned. The seemingly obvious response for black would be queen takes bishop, but you have a stunning move at your disposal, queen to c8, delivering a checkmate. Game over. Now, let's explore the third variation. What if black plays queen to d5, protecting the pawn and attacking your knight? In response, you should play pawn to d3, protecting the knight with your bishop. If black plays knight f6 or bishop f5, you can simply play knight c3, attacking the queen. After the queen moves, you can easily regain the pawn, putting you ahead in development. Let's revisit the position. This is why capturing the pawn becomes crucial for black if they want to retain any advantage. Now, let's proceed with capturing the pawn using the bishop. At first glance, it may seem odd to give away your g2 pawn. Naturally, black would consider taking the pawn on g2. However, unbeknownst to your opponent, they are falling into another trap. Following their capture, you can play bishop to e4, effectively trapping their queen with no escape route. The only safe square left for the queen is g4. But after queen captures queen and bishop captures queen, you can play bishop to g7, targeting the black rook, which becomes a prime target and can be captured. Moving on, let's consider another move to support the pawn, pawn to f5. This move is unfavorable for black, and you can take advantage of it by playing bishop to c4, attacking the weakest square on f7. Black's only option is to play knight h6 to support the square. In response, you can play pawn to d3. If black wants to maintain the material advantage, they will have to capture the pawn. However, you can proceed with castling and involving your rook in the game. While black may continue capturing, you can take with your queen, aiming to clear the board and engage more of your pieces in the attack. In contrast, black's pieces remain blocked and unproductive, leaving you with numerous attacking options and a favorable position for white. I am eager to hear from you in the comments if you've found success with the Tennison Gambit. Now, it's time for a puzzle. In the given position, it's white's turn, and you need to find the best move for white. Share your answers in the comments, and let's see how many of you can solve it correctly. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe to stay updated with future videos. Take a moment to check out the other videos appearing on your screen right now. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Take care and peace.